Biz, just talk to us a little bit about this past season and what your overall take is on it.
I mean, compared to last year, is a little bit different, and to be honest, it's a weird feeling going into the summer early after we made the playoff last year, and and to put ourselves in a situation where we put ourselves last year. So coming into the new season, uh, there were a lot of expectations because we had a better team, we had more good players into the team, and obviously we just. We just didn't come with it every night, as the coach mentioned it many times in the locker room. We were a sometimes team, which is, a result of it is that we're not in the playoff, and it's a big disappointment for a lot of people. So I think there were a lesson to be learned from all of us, players, coaches, front office, and going into the summer, we all got to do a better job, and especially players more than anything, because it's nobody else that can play for us or shoot the ball for us or play defense for us by ourselves. The coach can give us the game plan, but at the end of the day, it's up to us to execute it. So I don't think we did a good job, and we all gotta look up on ourselves and see the things that we didn't do well enough and get better at it in order for us to play at the level that we want to play next season. So, there's a lot of steps that's gonna have to be taken from all of us, and I think it's a challenge. So we gotta take it and obviously move forward.
This past offseason, your commitment to getting better and really dedicating yourself to being here day in, day out was evident. How tough was the beginning of the season for you when you weren't getting as much playing time, knowing the work that you had put in?
Yeah.
How difficult was that?
I mean, to be honest, it was hard. It was disappointing. It was hard, but at the same time, I think everything happened for a reason. And at the end of the day, I've shown how better I got. But again, I think the coach mentioned a lot of times that after I got hurt, I didn't get back to play to the level that I should be playing at before I got hurt. So it's a lot of things that I'm gonna look at it this summer. I'm gonna look at a lot of films. I probably had a different approach from the moment I got hurt, and then going into the summer, you gotta let the body heal. You gotta let all those little things just get better and make sure you're taken care of. But yeah, it was disappointing. At the end of the day, it's like I say, everything happened for a reason, and I think the coach is a coach for a reason, and I cannot do his job, nor can he do my job. So I believe in him, and I think he has done an amazing job with this group of players that we have. And I think there is a lot more excitement, coming from him. So at the end of the day, we all gotta look up on ourselves, what we did good and bad, and the bad things get better at it and move forward.
We've talked about the slow start. Now let's talk about that period when after Al had gotten hurt, you stepped into the starting role. You were playing some of your best basketball that you've ever played with the Charlotte Hornets. Right. What was key for you in that stretch, and why was Biz playing so well?
The key was just the approach of the game, being consistent every night, and obviously limit the mistakes on defense as well as offense, knowing our defensive plan, knowing our offensive plan, knowing the weakness of my teammates, their strength. How can I help them play to their strength? How can I cover their weaknesses? So hold that, the coach has helped me a lot through it, and Patrick Ewing has helped me a lot, and that's the why I was playing at that level. And again, at the end of the day, when I got hurt, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. You go into rehabilitation and get better. But obviously, I got healthier, and I gotta get healthier this summer, and come back and play good basketball.
How much better do you feel as if you've gotten for your defensive IQ? It seems like your knowledge of what was going on out there. You've always been a shot blocker and rebounder, but you were in better spots this year.
I mean, it's just the game slowed down so much for me. It just slowed down way too much that you're seeing everything happen in slow motion. You know exactly how to talk to the teammate. You know exactly when to be at the right place at the right time. So, it's just fun to see the game that way rather than, in earlier when you see the game so fast, because the first time I've had to adjust myself into the NBA basketball. So now I'm really happy, the way I'm heading, and obviously the way the team is heading. Unfortunately, we came up short, but it's like I said, playing good or whatever, you're scoring 50 points, but at the end of the day, if we're not making it or we're not winning a ball game, it's not worth it.
What's it going to take for this team to get to the next level next year, get back in the playoffs, and try and contend to win a playoff series?
It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of work. We gotta put in a lot of work. We gotta stay focused on what we really want to accomplish for next season, and stay on it day in and day out. We gotta compete every game. We cannot be a one-night team. Or sometimes team like Coach Clifton would say. So we got to be consistent. We got to know our game. We got to know our game plan, and we got to focus each and every night that we have a chance to play basketball, and that's how we're going to make the playoff, and that was our approach last season. So
we know the fans of Biz Nation have been behind you all season long. Is there anything you want to say to the fans of Biz Nation?
I just want to thank all the fans out there, especially the city of Charlotte. They've been amazing to us. They've been amazing. I know it's not the season that you guys expected, but we just thank you so much for everything, and we're excited for next season. We're gonna work hard this summer and have a better season. So thank you.
Is Bismack Biyombo going to be an intern in the interactive media department this year? Are you going to be behind the camera?
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be my new job. The microphone going to be in my hand, so you guys follow me, daily. You never know. Some days I'm just going to, show up in the street asking questions. You never know. You never know. Just expect me to be out there. But I love you guys. Thank you.